Good morning, my trading jits and quits. I know yesterday I had to do things a little bit different because I did take a trade while I was at work. But today was very weird. Today's actually the first day I didn't really have to edit much of, because like usually I gotta speed shit up so the fucking video length isn't like hella long. But today I actually didn't have to do any of that because my trade took about 10 minutes maybe. And that's because I can actually explain it because I still have my thing up. So, literally, what happened was we had a 5 minute gap that price continued to respect. And I was like, okay, the second we push out of that, I am fucking entering. And we pushed out of it. I entered. I didn't see that price respected another 5 minute gap we had. And I kind of wish I did see that. I didn't catch that fully. I wasn't looking at that gap specifically. I just saw the big ass gap, not that small, tiny gap that we had. And as soon as price pushed out of that gap and it started pushing higher, I was like, all right, bet. Like, we have a beautiful entry here. And then now that I'm looking at this even more, price did tap into a little bit of a supply zone. Like I said in yesterday's trade, I can't explain this in order block ways because I just feel like it's fucking like this shit's not an order block no more, bro. This shit is supply and demand easily. So yeah, we did push into a little bit of a supply zone, and the second we got the respect, we chopped around for a bit and just fucking dropped. And I ended up losing $140 on the day, which isn't bad considering like some of the losses I've took back in the day on Top Step and all that shit. That's not a terrible amount to lose. I've lost a lot more. Plus, I've been on like a fucking 3 day break even winning streak. And yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be mad because literally for the first like 30 minutes of this trading session, I was on here at 7 o'clock. I did not take this trade until. I'll lose that the way. I didn't take this trade till 8:35. An hour later, bro, of sitting here and watching price chop, 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 chop. Finally, we break past the fair value gap I was looking at. Didn't spot the demand, the supply zone. Didn't spot that order block. We push up. I was like, bet. Marked down my highs. We're in this bitch. All of a sudden, price just fucking starts chopping again. But lucky for me, my stop loss wasn't like all the way at those lows that you see where we were at, like going into the 8 o'clock session, starting to get to the midway point. It's actually just the end of that fair value gap I had marked out, which I'm pretty sure you guys can see that it was just the end of that fair value gap because I knew that if price pushed down a lot more, I would be losing a lot more. And I'm trying to minimize my losses. I'm trying to minimize my risk. And I feel like overall, I did really good when it comes to following rules. Um, I did say that if price pushed up back to my entry zone and I got a better entry, that I would re-enter. But dude, price just seems like it wants to fucking plummet it. So I can't be mad. I think because what was I at before this happened? Like I think it was like 483, 484. I think it was like 4854. And I can't be mad because at the end of the day, I mean, technically this week I would just be up like $50. I think so. So can't be mad. I mean, you gotta risk some to win some, you know. And now price seems to be pushing back up pretty nicely, but I'm not taking any more trades. I'm done for the day. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you guys. Let's get this shit tomorrow.